All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe. My name's Austin. Breaking news, big green flag. It has just been announced that Bakkt has been granted approval to offer services beyond futures trading and offer a Bitcoin custody service for institutional clientele. So Bakkt is officially ready to store customers' Bitcoin. This means that Bakkt will join the likes of Fidelity and Coinbase in the ever-growing race for dominance of the crypto custody market. I like that. And let me share with you some perspective from friend of the channel, Bitcoin evangelist Paul McNeil. Remember, in order for these institutions to park their institutional grade money into Bitcoin, a trusted source is what's needed for mass adoption. Well, we have Fidelity, we have Coinbase, and now with the reputation of the New York Stock Exchange, Intercontinental Exchange, and the marquee of customers that they've landed, Bakkt becomes a major player for institutions to enter into Bitcoin. Follow us on Twitter for the most up-to-date news stories, link in the description. But let's head on over to the official announcement from Bakkt, who is now offering enterprise-grade Bitcoin custody built for institutions. And the one quote I want to share with you from their leadership is a critical link, perhaps the critical link in the institutional adoption of Bitcoin is custody. When investors have ready access to regulated custodians whose security and processes they trust, the full potential of this emerging asset class and technology can flourish. And that is what Bakkt is doing with the Bakkt Warehouse. Very exciting. Very exciting. And Bakkt already has 3 institutional clientele already signed on. They have Pantera Capital, Galaxy Digital, and Tagomi have already signed on as initial customers for the Bakkt Warehouse, with supposedly other marquee firms expected to join over the next few weeks. And if you're wondering how this is different than the physically backed futures trading that Bakkt was already doing, well, when it first launched, Bakkt was only able to provide custody services to clients trading its Bitcoin futures contracts. Monday's news comes amid an additional approval by the New York Department of Financial Services, saying they're able to offer custody for everybody, institutional grade. Watch today's entire video. I want to update you on FedNow, the Federal Reserve's crypto coin, as well as Manny Pacquiao's hot new IEO set to go live November 12th. All this as we finish up this segment by checking out Bakkt's Bitcoin monthly futures volume. The record for Bakkt volume set about 2 days ago was 1,700 Bitcoin. We're middle of the day right now. It looks like we're about to break that by the end of the day. You see, this is the kind of thing that makes me really excited of the long-term potential for Bitcoin. None of this news has to move the price today, but all this is a green flag for the future of Bitcoin. Next piece of news, the Canadian stablecoin CUSD has officially launched. And there's something interesting about this Canadian stablecoin because it's a stablecoin pegged to the US dollar, but aimed at the Canadian market. And it has officially been launched by Blockchain Venture Capital. Let's check this out. The CUSD is the newest fiat-based stablecoin backed by the greenback and secured by a US-based banking institution. New coins are only issued corresponding to funds in a dedicated escrow account. So let's check that out, because at the official launch, 100 million CUSD have been issued, supposedly meaning 100 million US dollars are backed behind this Canadian stablecoin. And as you can see on BVC Explorer, 100 CUSD have been issued. So transactions for this stablecoin, 100% public. They say it's decentralized. The CUSD stablecoin is different from other fiat-derived crypto coins on the market. For one, it runs on the BVC chain, a public decentralized blockchain that combines the features of Ripple and combines the features of the Ethereum network. The asset will be available through their own wallet, and its chief aim is to facilitate cashless transactions while still retaining transparency and connection to the legacy financial system. So in this case, they took what they liked about Ripple, they took what they liked about Ethereum, and they made their own. If you are in Canada and you plan to use this, comment down below if you've heard of this. If this news checks out, Canadian viewers, leave a comment. Before we get to the update on the Federal Reserve's FedNow token, I have direct quotes for you. Manny Pacquiao is in the news again. His PAC token, which was announced last year, is officially set for IEO on November 12th. Boxing legend and Filipino politician Manny Pacquiao's PAC token will become available for purchase on the Singapore-based GCOX cryptocurrency exchange through an initial coin offering on November 12th, according to a press release that was shared with Cointelegraph. So if you are on that Singapore-based exchange, you can take advantage of this IEO. Because who else is taking advantage? Well, according to previous reports, the token's launch was backed and supported by a member of Abu Dhabi's ruling family, as well as a former Liverpool football striker, Michael Owen. So you'd be in good company. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I know what you care about. It's utility. How will the PAC work? The PAC token functions like any other tradable cryptocurrency backed by distributed ledger technology. And according to Manny Pacquiao himself, PAC token can be used for several purposes, and also for me to reach out to my fans all over the world. So this is a very personalized cryptocurrency because, among other things, the token will enable fans of the politician and sports star to connect through the Acclaim social app. Users will receive loyalty points that can then be redeemed for autographed merchandise, complimentary tickets to meet and greet events with Pacquiao, as well as multimedia content such as access to live streams and motivational videos. So, did this need a cryptocurrency? I don't know, but it has one, going live on November 12th. And the last piece of news coming out of the Federal Reserve, certain government officials are trying to hurry up the process for FedNow coin because of competing projects like Libra's cryptocurrency. So in a letter addressed to the Federal Reserve Board of Governors on November 7th, Rohit Chopra, who is a commissioner at the United States Federal Trade Commission, expressed his support of the central bank's proposal to launch a new round-the-clock real-time payment system dubbed FedNow service. So just as a reminder, FedNow coin is a lot like, Ripple, XRP, or Stellar, or any fast, cheap means of cross-border, cross-state payment service. As previously reported, the FedNow service, which has been in the works since at least 2018, if not sooner, was pitched as a 24/7, 365 real-time payments and settlement service in a public announcement by the Fed. This FedNow coin, if/when it launches, it will be made available for both enterprise use and the general public use, and it's for time-sensitive payments outside the conventional banking hours. So you can make a payment anywhere, anytime. Anyway, some government officials are trying to hurry up this process. In a letter, Commissioner Chopra argued that the central bank, the Fed, must act swiftly to prevent new threats to its oversight. So what are the threats that the Fed is worried about? Well, to directly quote Commissioner Chopra, they're worried about prospective private mega bank monopolies creating the same thing, or from a private sector competitor like Facebook doing the same thing. In a direct quote, the commissioner said, "As large private firms on Wall Street and Silicon Valley seek to leverage their market power through control of critical infrastructure, it's more important than ever for the board to implement this proposal quickly." So this was a letter sent to the decision makers saying, now or never, guys. Fed now, coin now, or Fed never. If that made sense. Anyway, that is the news for today. My name's Austin. If you got value, feel free to like the video. I'll be talking to you guys down in the comments. But like always, see you tomorrow. All right. If you are still here with me, if you want to stick around, let's just quickly check on Twitter. Let's see. A few hours ago, I tweeted about Bakkt, this official announcement. 29 retweets, 107 likes. get on Twitter, check it out. But let's, I don't know. I mean, video's over. This is just for you and me. This week I'll be doing more yoga in West Hollywood / Hollywood, doing LA things. Let's see. Anyways, see you tomorrow.